Hello! First of all, thank you very much for your interest, and I really appreciate your participation in this experiment. I will guide you through on how to proceed with this study, but first of all, you will need to download the app from the App Store. So let's get on to the App Store and search for Empatchi and download it. Okay, now that we have the app, let's run the app, allow it to send you a notification, and then you can log in with the ID and the password that has been given to you. You can tap anywhere on the screen to hide the keyboard. So this is the main screen. You will see all your trusted circle here. I will get into the meanings on the color, the size, and the opacity of each circle in a minute. But first, let's edit your profile and set your profile picture. You can tap on the default profile picture and select your desired photo. And then you can also change your nickname. Please do this first so that your friend can easily recognize you inside the app. And then you can update profile to finish the process. Okay, in this experiment, you are required to do three main things, which is sharing emotion, exchanging support, and then answer daily questionnaire. Now, let's move on to the first part, which is sharing emotion. If you look at this screen, you will see two sets of 5 figures, each arranged along a sequence. We call these sets figures SAM, S-A-M, which are being used in many psychological research. And you will be using these figures to rate your emotional experience whenever you feel you need it. The SAM scale shows two different kinds of dimensions of emotion, unhappy versus happy, and calm versus excited. You can see that each SAM figure varies along each scale. In this illustration, the first SAM scale is the pleasantness scale, which range from a frown to a smile. The left side of this scale is when you feel completely unhappy, annoyed, unsatisfied, melancholic, despaired, bored. You can indicate feeling completely unhappy by selecting at this left side. Another extreme of this scale is when you feel happy, pleased, satisfied, content, hopeful. If you feel completely happy, you can select this one on the right. If you feel completely neutral, neither happy nor sad, select this one in the middle. Now let's move on to the second dimension, the activation scale, or calm versus excited scale. At one extreme of this scale, you will feel completely relaxed, calm, sluggish, dull, sleepy, or unaroused. You can indicate you feel completely calm by selecting this one on the left. On the other hand, at the other end of the scale, you feel stimulated, excited, frenzied, jittery, wide awake, or aroused. If you feel this way, please select this one on the right. If you are not at all excited nor at all calm, you can select this one in the middle. Now, if you see on the bottom of the screen, you can see the preview of how your avatar will look like on your friend's main screen. The color indicates the pleasantness, ranging from red for unpleasant to green for pleasant, and the size indicates your activation, ranging from small for calm and big for excited. Now let me give you an example. If you're feeling down, really sad, and you're feeling like melancholic, you can select the left one on the first scale and the left one also on the second scale. But if you're feeling mad, you're feeling frenzied, you feel angry about something, you can select the right one on the second scale. On the other hand, if you feel pleasant, if you feel happy about something, and you feel really calm, really content, you can select the right one on the first scale and the left one on the second scale. And if you feel stimulated, excited, and you feel really happy that you want to jump out of your seat, you can select the right one on the second scale. Now, let's say you're feeling a little bit down at work, you feel really tired, you feel really sad, melancholic. Let's select this and then let's share our emotion. You can tap on the share button, and then you will receive this notification saying that you have successfully shared your emotion. Your friend will receive a notification the moment you share your emotion. The color and the size of this little icon here shows the pleasantness and the activation level of your emotion. Okay, back to the main screen. Here you can see a glance of the emotional state, the latest emotional state that they have shared. The color represents the pleasantness and the size represents the activation that we mentioned earlier. You can also understand how recent was the last emotion that they shared. If you can clearly see the circle, it means that that person has recently shared emotion, and the circle will fade out as the time goes by. Now let's tap on one of the circle to interact. Here you have the options to send support, view the emotions, view the support exchanges between you and that person. You can tap on send support and you can select one of these preset messages. You can always create your own messages as well. Now on this list, you can swipe left on any of the items to delete the supportive message from your list. Another thing that you can do here is that you can let her know that you are available to talk. So let's turn that on. It's a thoughtful message that you you think about them and you are available to have a further conversation, to have a more meaningful conversation like later. And now that we are ready to send our message, we can tap on the send button at the bottom of the screen. She will get a notification when you send a supportive message to her. You also have the option to see your support exchanges with your friend. If you select the menu button on the bottom right of the main screen, you can also select on the option to see all the supports from everyone in your trusted circle. If you go back to the main screen, on the bottom left corner, if you tap on this icon, you can see the inside of the change of your emotional state over time. Now, the last thing that you'll need to do during this experiment is to answer the daily questionnaire. You can access this by tapping on the menu button on the bottom right of the screen and then select Daily Questionnaire. You will be sent a notification, a reminder to fill this daily questionnaire every day at 9 p.m. But you can fill it anytime you feel convenient and will take less than a minute. So that's basically it. I hope you can enjoy using Empatchi during this period and hopefully after that as well. And let me know if you have any problems or questions. Thank you very much.